November 2nd, we're back up at the hangar. We're getting started on the trusses, wing trusses, and the strut fittings. And these trusses, I think I've probably explained before, but go between. Okay, the truss, that's the front. So that end goes to the front spar of the wing. That goes to the back spar of the wing. And this actually mounts in the wing on an angle about like so. And then we've got these strut fittings, strut mounts, strut plates. And there's one for each side that get bolted on. And then the strut that goes down to the fuselage bolts into here, and then the bottom fitting, and then that strut goes down down to the airframe. But that's what we're working on tonight. We have to drill out these 4 to a 1/4 inch, and once these are drilled, you do one corner, and then you mount it with, or you don't mount it, but you put a bolt through it, and then you go to the opposite and you put a bolt through it, and then you do these other 2 to match those up, and you get that done. You do both sides. Once this one gets drilled out, it is matched. It is now matched to this strut on this side. So it's very specific. Once these are drilled out, we got to be sure to mark these, which strut it goes to and which side of the strut it goes to and which side faces up. So that's what we're working on tonight. Okay, got the first hole drilled in for this, for the bolt for this, and I was trying to figure out how to get this thing lined up. So eyeballing it through the holes. I wasn't quite sure if I was getting it straight, squared up. Then I found if I just take the 1/4 inch bolt that holds it, another one, and stick it up through the bottom, it'll detent. You can shine that light on there. It'll detent in that hole down there, right there, so it lines up. So you just hold that down there and it'll kind of click in place, and then we'll clamp it on. Well, I got it clamped on, and then we'll match drill this through this one. Then we'll put a bolt through that, and then we'll drill these 2 and finish those. All right, so I guess what we didn't record, drilling this out. But I'll show you what we ended up doing with this to match this up. Was initially, I think I showed in one of the previous video segments here, I guess, that we drilled out the first hole and then put the bolt through it and through the truss, and then used the other bolt from the back side, from the underside, to align it and then drill that out. So we did that on this first one, and we had kind of some, it was a little tight on that first truss that we did, getting the second one to fit on there, because we took this off and kind of just repeated that process. But I mean, even if the hole is just the tiniest bit off, it's going to be a super tight fit in there. It's almost impossible to get them in and out. But so what we did was we got this one on here. We drilled out our first hole in this. What are these called? This is a
house-looking thing.
yeah. Part number 3. The strut truss fitting. So what we did is we drilled this out to a 1/4, and these are 3/16, or these other holes how they come. So we drilled this out and ended up clamping it onto the bottom through the first bolt. Yeah, sorry for the lighting and the angles here, but we clamped it on. Tell you what, can you pull this truss out a little bit?
Light one?
No, there you go. Yeah. So we drilled this out and we put the bolt through here, and then we left these 3 out, like this. So we clamped that up there, took a 3/16 bolt, an AN3, and put it through this hole, and then through, well, it didn't actually fit through, but it held on to this, this fitting here, and then basically match drilled it through the truss, through this fitting, through the truss, through here, and did that with the remaining 3 holes, and they matched up perfect now. So I don't know. That's there really isn't any clear direction in the instructions on how to accomplish this, but that's how we did it, and I don't know. It works, yeah. I was gonna say, if you have any better ideas, let me know. But we're done with this part now, so that's that. So we're just going to put a couple, there's a set of washers that go on there, and the bolt, well actually, these bolts go the opposite direction when you mount this up. So we'll flip these around, put the nuts on the top of the washer. You don't tighten them down because they're not ready to be tightened yet. We'll put those away. But it doesn't look like much, but boy, it sure took us a long time to figure this stuff out while we're going along here. But that's, I think we're done for the night, cleaning up, and not sure when we'll be up next time, but it might be a couple days or the weekend. We'll see. It's really nice out here this week, so not sure what we're going to get done. But anyways, hope you like this stuff. If you do, just hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, please. And hit the notification bell if you want notification when the new videos come out. But thanks for watching, and that's about it for now.